Okay, let me ask you a question. How many of you can honestly say that when you initially meet someone that they will possibly be your friend for life? I feel as though when I met my cultural partner here at Cleary in my philosophy class, that I've met a lifetime friend. We know too much about each other, but from the mere conversations that we have really and truly had have been in depth and have been really fulfilling. When I was contemplating quitting the first week, my cultural mate reeled me back in. He assured me that he had my back. That means a lot. And that speaks volumes of this person's character. I knew then this was an all right guy. So, developing a more personable rapport, we started to talk frequent. I discovered that he works for the Chrysler Corporation 12 hours a day, 4 days a week. In his spare time, he's a full-time father that is very active in his children's life. His children, from what I understand and from what he has told me, they're into everything. And he makes it a purpose to show up every single time for any and everything that his children are involved in. On top of that, he's a very devoted husband. He and his wife do date night at least once every 2 weeks. When I decide to become a husband, I'm going to take a page out of my cultural partner's book because he has a lot of good reads on those pages that he calls his life. On top of that, do you understand that this man is a presiding pastor of a church in Detroit? Every single Sunday, he gets up early, he gets his scripture together, and he gets his sermon together. By 8:30, he's out the door en route to his Sunday service that starts promptly at 9 o'clock. Then after that, he goes home, he unwinds, he spends family time with his family to start his week the next week the same identical way that he does every week. That is dedication beyond measures. If I could ever be an ounce of what this gentleman has been to his family and to me, I know I'm winning. But I see a lot of myself in my cultural partner. One, we're both from the same culture. Two, we're both God-fearing men. And three, we have a tenacity and a determination that we can do anything that we put our minds and hands on to do. One thing that I do know is that me and my cultural partner will remain friends far beyond Cleary University. This experience has allowed me to gain another brother. We're both from the same cultural background. We both are from the inner city of Detroit. So we have a lot of similarities. But what makes us unique is that we're different. Even though we may look the same, can relate to one another, we're both uniquely different. How so, you may ask? For one, our beliefs are different. Sometimes they're similar, sometimes they meet up, but our whole belief systems are totally different. He's more religious, I'm more spiritual. But that does not negate the fact that we both belong to a community that is very great, rich, and empowering. Many have tried to duplicate it, but there is no comparison. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you to my cultural partner, my brother, Bernard K. Mitchum Jr.